Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm going to speak a little bit about communication apprehension and how you can help your students to overcome this phenomenon. The human brain is a wonderful thing. It works from the moment you are born until the moment you get up to give a speech. What is the first thought that comes to mind when you are asked to do a speech? Have you ever felt that anxiety beginning to build up? Or right before a speech, more anxiety? You are not alone, as many people suffer from speaking anxiety. Students often dread giving a speech because of this, and I was compelled to help them to overcome this. My name is Instructor Frost, and I teach communication courses. I conducted a study in 2009 about how to reduce speaking anxiety through assignments and seating arrangements, and I saw the students' grade improve. Over the next couple of years, enhanced online learning came into play, and I needed to incorporate technology into my classes. I didn't want to lose sight, however, over the speaking anxiety issues. So I began researching about teaching methods and online learning while still focusing on how to reduce speaking anxiety. Communication apprehension can be reduced and researched by understanding what speaking anxiety is, incorporating an online enhanced teaching methodology, and by using a learning management system. Let's first look at speaking anxiety. There's the speaking anxiety, online teaching methodology, the learning management system, and speaking anxiety results, as I said earlier. So let's begin then again with speaking anxiety. Communication apprehension through speaking anxiety is a phenomenon that we all suffer from. CA is brought about by unfair perceptions of ourselves and manifests itself emotionally and physically by fear or anticipation of speaking. I am sure you have witnessed very shy students, ESL students, students with PTSD, and students that stutter. And when asked to speak, they say, "I am not ready to give this speech, Professor," and it's all because of the speaking anxiety. Individuals with CA are perceived as less dominant, less satisfied, they don't express themselves, and they're less responsive to speaking. This is according to McCroskey in 1980 and Porter in 1982. So I asked myself, what can I do as an educator to help these students? So I incorporated a teaching methodology that will guide the students to learn how to cope with CA, or communication apprehension. The traditional face-to-face teaching model I used was Read, Think, Share, and Discuss by Kenneth Brophy in his book Collaborative Learning in 1999. However, an enhanced teaching model is beneficial to reducing the apprehension and includes the following. First, reading assignments for comprehensive use in the text, in class, and online. Then I thought about thinking. Thinking is both inward and outward, and using online enhanced classes allows this to happen. Vygotsky in Cohn-Rosen's 2010 book, Online Teaching, says that it encourages synthesizing by incorporating assignments, speech videos to critique, speech assignments, and assessments that are essential as well. I also incorporated audience analysis, activities to help the students learn about their audience and how to speak about what is most important to them and the degrees that the audience will understand, taking into consideration the audience analysis that they did. Activities to choose topics is important to the speakers. Students are also introduced to the online virtual library for research and outlining assignments for speeches. Handouts are incorporated that include anxiety exercises and breathing and muscle relaxation. Students are expected to read about speech delivery and watch speech videos. Thirdly, through collaboration both online and face-to-face, students were able to collaborate and discuss what it was that they learned. Then next, they shared what they learned by presenting textbook activities in groups, presenting small individual speeches, and then finally moving up to major informative and persuasive speeches. The speeches take into consideration covert lifelong learning, through practical applications of subject matter in school, work, and in the community. I surveyed my class using a survey from 2009, and I enhanced it with the online questions. Ranked first, I wanted to know what their favorite activities were, and ranked first was impromptu speeches. Their favorite online class activity was watching speech videos. Ranked second was the show and tell speech. Online was outline activities, which helped them greatly in organizing their speeches. And ranked third was the introductory and final speeches. And finally, online was the political speech critique. So they were able to use their skills by critiquing professional speakers. And this gave them a lot of confidence as well. Lastly, let's look at why technology is effective for enhancing classes through a learning management system now known as Centrel. Blackboard is a student-centered learning technology that I used as a platform for my assignments, handouts, web links, and I also integrated the Art of Public Speaking with McGraw-Hill Connect. According to Ms. Smirnova in 2008, she stated that the student techno learning modes are exactly the kind of fast-paced environment that is needed for this rapidly changing world, and it provides a network and similar communities to share thoughts, as my class did and as my students frequently do with each other. I was a little apprehensive about the online learning center because of the learning curve that students may have while learning how to use Blackboard. But to my surprise, the vast majority of them were actually digital natives, and only one or two were digital immigrants. Smirnova suggests that instructors take the core of their knowledge and integrate it into the learning modes. So you want to take your traditional teaching, but you want to enhance it online with all of the knowledge that you have and all of the resources that you can bring up to an online course. The Centrels do connect generations with diverse learning styles and capabilities. Centrels enhance student engagement and collaboration and effective communication. Centrels are an alternative to face-to-face teaching by enhancing and going online. As indicated by the following results in my survey that I conducted, this is the end result, a happy student. So let me show you what the numbers were. The speech anxiety results were that in 2009, the reduction was only 50%, but in 2013, the reduction was 75%. That's a great increase for my students. To sum things up, communication apprehension can be reduced and researched by understanding what speaking anxiety is, incorporating an online enhanced technology, and by using a learning management system, or a Centrel. Some teachers tinker with technology by adding wiki pages, and others tutor by adding a guest and cross collaborations with wikis and Google Documents. But extreme learning Centrel environments include resources, tools, projects, discussions, videos that take into account the learner in an interactive level, and this is according by Bonk in 2012. I have found this to be an empowered learning experience which gives the students a higher level of confidence in learning and in speaking. I'd like to thank you for listening today, and I hope that you enhance all of your classes with the tools online to help your students reduce speaking anxiety. Thank you, and have a good day.